How's it going, guys? Today EA finally released all the new features in NHL 18 Hockey With a Team, so now I just want to go through and give you a bit of a review. If you don't know how to get to this, basically just go to easports.com/NHL, about NHL 18, Hockey Ultimate Team, and then you can look through it for yourself. But if you don't really feel like doing that, I'm just going to give you my review here. Hopefully I can cover as much as possible, and hopefully give you guys a bit more of an in-depth analysis. So we'll start off here with the learn the HUT basics is the first thing. So what is HUT? Obviously you already know what HUT is, I'm sure, if you're watching this video. Open packs, get cards, use those cards to make a team, play games. Here's a look at the new menus. That looks pretty sharp. You have My HUT, Play Online, Play vs CPU, My Team, Marketplace, Sets, Collection, Inbox, Unopened Packs, Synergy, and Settings. So really nothing different there. You have HUT, which is just your team abbreviation. Still 5 stars for the team. You have coins, you have points, so yeah, nothing really changed there. Next it says what game modes are in HUT 18, so obviously we have offline and online seasons returning, head-to-head games against friends, you have online competitive seasons, and then the big new thing is the HUT challenges, similar to the Madden solo challenges if you guys have ever played Madden. Basically you can play those against a computer. Depending how well you do, you'll get a certain amount of coins. You can even get packs and I think players in Madden, so it's a pretty easy way and usually a quicker way to earn coins if you don't really feel like spending money on packs. And right here it says click to read about all the game modes in HUT 18, so we'll see what this shows us. So HUT challenges, like I said, that's the big new thing. It says you can choose to do the HUT challenges by yourself or cooperatively with a friend, so this is very cool. I think I actually mentioned this in a previous video, or it might have been on stream, but basically, if you do choose to do the HUT challenges cooperatively, whoever's the host of that challenge is the only person that will get a reward. So let's say you play a challenge where if you get 3 stars in that challenge, you get 1,000 coins and like a gold pack. Only the host will actually get the 1,000 coins in a gold pack. But the good thing is that, like, let's say you're having a friend help you out, you can then do the challenge again when your friend is hosting and help them get it. So even though you don't both get it from doing the challenge, if it's easier with 2 people, you could just do it twice, so you each get something. So I definitely would recommend doing it with a friend and not a random, as the random might just have you come help them and then not repay the favor. And it says click here to read more about HUT challenges, so we're going even deeper now in this article. So HUT challenges deep dive. Obviously this is like the big new thing in HUT. I kind of already explained it. There's similar to the Madden solo challenges. Type of HUT challenges, this is cool though. It's actually showing some. So we have team challenges, 065, so I'm guessing that's like Anaheim challenges, Arizona challenges, Boston challenges, etc, etc. Madden had that. Basically you go through and do the challenges for like every single NFL team. Next to that are 3-star challenges. So in HUT challenges, basically there's gonna be like 3 objectives every single time. So you might have something like win the game, score 2 goals, and have a pass percentage of at least 70%. Normally, if you get like one of the 3 stars, you'll get whatever 1 star equals. When the 3-star challenges, I'm guessing that means you have to like complete all 3 things in order to complete the challenge. So those will probably be the toughest ones. Next to that, you have synergy challenges. That could be very cool, playing around with different synergies. Next is NHL Journey. So in this one, you actually start off at the Memorial Cup, and then you continue on all the way through to the NHL. So that seems pretty cool. And next to that, kind of cut off, you can see co-op challenges. So these ones you actually need a friend to come and play with you to compete in. So that's pretty cool. I think I messed up the team challenges. I said that was like all the NHL teams. Reading here though, it says you basically progress through different leagues like the Ontario Hockey League, Swedish League, NHL, unlocking better teams as you complete challenges. The harder the competition, the better the rewards, so that's pretty cool. 3-star challenges, I think I got right, as it says these HUT challenges will have objectives that will require you to adjust your play style, complete objectives offensively, defensively, power play, penalty kill. So I'm assuming that's what it is. In regards to the synergy challenges, it says complete these HUT challenges to earn a player item for each of the HUT synergies in games. So that's actually really cool. I thought all the rewards were like coins and packs, but the synergy challenges will actually reward you with a player of that synergy, so that's pretty awesome. Like let's say you needed 1 more point for Team Wheel or 2 more points for whatever it is, you could actually do the synergy challenge and get a player with that synergy. I'm assuming they'll probably only have 1 point for it. They won't be too crazy, but still very cool. NHL Journey challenge I already mentioned, same with the co-op challenge. So right here is a look at the HUT challenge objective. I already kind of explained it, but as you can see there, difficulty pro, you're playing against a computer, so it'll range from rookie to superstar. Period length 2 minutes. I believe the period length will range between 2 and 4 minutes, maybe even 5. Obviously I prefer like the quicker ones to kind of get in, get your rewards, get out. And below that you can see the objectives. As I was explaining earlier, there are 3 objectives for every single HUT challenge. So the first one here, win by 2 goals. The second is take 10 more shots than your opponent. And the third is have 1 minute of time on attack. I think they said minutes there. It's a bit of a grammar error. I'm assuming that means like at least 1 minute. 1 minute exactly would seem really ridiculous. So we'll assume it's like at least 1 minute. And then for your rewards here, if you get one of the objectives, it's 500 coins, 2 1,000 coins, and then 3 gold packs. So if you just did 1, you get 500 coins. If you did 2, you get 1,500 coins. They stack up. And then if you did 3, you would get 1,500 coins and a gold pack. I know it doesn't really show that, but that is the case. I've asked TA about this. Also, if you're wondering, like, do I have to win by 2 goals to get the 500 coins, and then take 10 more shots than your opponent to get the 1,000 coins? That's not the case at all. It's more like, let's say you have 1 minute of time to attack and that's it, you'll get the 500 coins. So don't think of the objectives as being ranked. It's just simply 3 different objectives. If you complete 1, you get the first thing, 2, you get the first 2, 3, you get all 3. I feel like that's probably the easiest way to explain it. So next you can actually see the reward screen. So this person got all 3 objectives completed. So that means they're getting 500 coins, 1,000 coins, and a gold pack. So 1,500 coins and a gold pack. And below that image it says how hut challenges can reward you with a variety of rewards. Coins to player items to packs, like I was saying, a lot of different stuff to get. It also says how you can only get the rewards from completing a challenge once. So if you find like a really easy challenge that has awesome rewards, unfortunately, or probably it's a good thing, you can only do it once, so no one can like exploit it. You'll have to keep doing all the different challenges. And seeing as there's like so many different challenges to do, like just on this screen here, if we go back up, you got 65, 15, so 80. We'll just call it 20 to make it easier. 144. So yeah, like you have plus co-op, you have over 150 off the start. Like, so many challenges to do. There's really no reason to do the same one twice. Then down here it says what I was saying about how if you do co-op, it's only the host account that gets the rewards, but hopefully whoever you're playing with will like be a good guy and go and help you out on your account. So that is all for hut challenges. I'm definitely excited about it. It'll definitely bring a new element to hut, especially for like the free-to-play player, and even more than the free-to-play player, like the offline player. I know there are a lot of guys that don't even play online, so the hut challenges should definitely make hut so much more fun than that for them. I can't imagine just playing like single-player seasons the entire time, so they're gonna definitely love all the new hut challenges. So returning to the hut game mode screen, guys, next we have hut competitive seasons. I made videos on hut competitive seasons when it came out, so I'm not gonna spend too much more time on it. Online seasons obviously is like the staple, starting Division 10, work your way up to the Division 1 champ. Draft champions, this is actually something we've heard nothing about since NHL 18 was announced. I was really wondering what they're going to do with it, as it had so much potential, and I feel like NHL 17 draft champions was definitely a letdown. So really there's not much here other than the last line that says, earn draft champions collectibles to complete draft champion sets that allow you to unlock unique draft champions player items, packs, and other items. So it sounds pretty similar to this year, as you're going to have draft champions collectibles that'll work towards draft champion sets. You can use those towards unique draft champion player items. I'm assuming that there'll be different players than they were last year. Really, I wasn't a huge fan of the players last year. Like, you had Malhotra, Emery, and I think it was Grossman. None of those 3 guys are like that exciting to me, so hopefully they get a bit more exciting players this year. Also, hopefully you'll get more collectibles if you actually win 4 games straight. As right now, there's literally no reward for winning 4 games straight compared to just winning 1 game. Like, 1 game's 1 collectible, 4 games straight is 4 collectibles. That doesn't make any sense. So hopefully they fix that this year, and like 1 game is 1 collectible, 2 games is maybe like 3, 3 is 5, and then 4 is 7, something like that, where you actually get paid off for getting a streak. It also says that you can trade in the draft collectibles for packs and other items. So if it's not a draft champions player or a pack, I'm thinking the other items probably like maybe gold collectibles you can trade your draft collectibles in for, or carbon, or maybe just like special jerseys, logos, things like that. I honestly don't know what the other items is, but the good thing is I heard from somebody that I think is a pretty credible source that the draft champions rewards are definitely going to be better this year. I feel like last year it took forever to get those 92 players. The 88 players really weren't even worth it, as 88s weren't that great, and the other draft champions rewards were not worth it at all. So hopefully that, you know, source of mine is right, and the draft champions rewards are better this year. And hopefully like there's some other cool things. Like I like that other items thing they added at the end. Hopefully they have some exciting things in store for the Draft Champions Awards. So below that we have single player seasons, but I feel like going to get played a lot less now that there's hut solo challenges. But if you do want to play it, start in Division 16, work your way to Division 1. Other modes, you have the Team of the Week. If you play this week in NHL 17, you can play my Team of the Week. You also have Play a Friend mode, and one thing here that's added at the very bottom, which is actually huge news, it says additionally, you can play co-op with another friend online in all hut game modes except hut competitive seasons. So that's crazy. Not only can you play hut solo challenges with a friend, you can also just go in and grind from Division 10 to Division 1 with a friend. Like, that's pretty insane. I do like how it's not allowed in hut competitive seasons, as that's supposed to be like the most competitive games, and it wouldn't really feel competitive if it's me playing against 2 other guys. You can also do it, of course, for like single player seasons. I'm trying to think of what other else you could do, but the fact that you can like now play Division 10 to Division 1 with a friend, I think is awesome. So I'm really excited to just kind of maybe mess around with that. So returning to the main screen, guys, we have what are player items. Really no new news there, aside from you can get player items from hut challenges. What are hut heroes? So we already know what those are. Just fan favorites, local legends, all-time greats of a specific team. What are hut legends? Again, we know what hut legends are. But one really cool thing here is it says there are a lot of hut legends in NHL 18. So I feel like there are definitely going to be some new legends in NHL 18. I don't know why they would put a lot if there weren't more than 17. I think 17 had like, I'm honestly just going to guess, I want to say like 10 or 12. So they had like a decent amount, but it says that there are a lot. I don't think 10 or 12 is a lot. A lot, I would say, is pushing 20. So if a lot is 20, I am very excited. And after that, guys, it says how the HUT 18 legends range from some of the best all-time hockey greats to some of the best players to ever hit the ice for their franchise. So I think that means there's going to be a wide variety of legends in NHL 18, which I'm really excited for. I'm hoping, too, they've all seen a boost in overall. I feel like a lot of the legends this year were just too low rated, like a 90 overall, who doesn't have the greatest of speed and only has like 4 synergy points, isn't really worth anything after the first month. So hopefully now, if there are a lot of legends like they're saying, so let's just say 20 for instance, the legends range in rating from say 90 to like 97 or something like that. I think that would be awesome to see legends actually worth something. Hopefully too they have more than just 4 synergy points. I'm pretty sure the heroes have more synergy points than the legends, and I also know the heroes are rated higher than every single legend except for Lidstrom, I think. So hopefully this year the legends are better than the heroes across the board, both higher rated and have more synergy points. Speaking of synergy, what is HUT synergy? So if you guys have no idea, you're watching this for the first time after never playing an NHL game, basically synergy is like a player's special trait. So if somebody's fast, they'll have speedster. If they have a really good slap shot, they'd have long range bomber, offensive juggernaut. And after reading through this, guys, I can see they actually teased a couple new synergies. So the first one here is a player synergy called Rocket Skate. So I'm assuming that's just like the new speedster, gives you a boost to speed, acceleration, endurance probably. And then a new team synergy here is Knuckle Puck. So I'm assuming that's just a new name for long range bomber. Gives you a boost to like slapshot power and accuracy. I have a feeling it's probably like the exact same boost, just renamed, but we'll have to wait and see. Next, guys, they're just talking about sets here, saying how it gives value to every item in your collection. So I'm really curious about this one, because right now I'd say 90% of my collection has value, but does this mean contracts, healing cards? I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Will also have value this year, as it does say value to every item. It doesn't say most items, and then at the bottom it actually says every item has value. So do contracts have like a trade-in? Like trade-in, I don't know, 20 gold contracts for a chance at some coins or something like that. Will be very interesting to see if it's actually every item, if it's just most items. Maybe I'm just taking them a bit too literal here. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see, but it says learn more about HUT sets. So we'll click on this link. So right there, look at the new gold collectibles, as well as the new carbon. Definitely like this new gold collectible. It's gold. The gold collectibles in 17 were yellow, 100% yellow. Like that was not a gold collectible. I'm not sure if someone was colorblind doing that, but they are now gold, so that's cool to see. And below this image, guys, it mentions HUT Heroes sets. So if you're thinking maybe HUT Heroes would be in packs this year, you're wrong. There are going to be sets again. And also it mentions how every item in your collection has value. So I'm really going to hold them to that. We'll wait and see. Here's a look at all the collectibles. So you got bronze there. That's pretty bronze, a little orangish, but mostly bronze. Definitely not as bad as like the gold collectible this year. But I think the bronze collectible this year is more bronze than that one. Silver looks perfect, gold looks perfect, carbon looks perfect. Cannot complain. And I just read one cool thing below the collectible image, guys. It says you'll be able to find bronze collectibles in bronze packs, so that's new to 18. You couldn't find 17. Silver collectibles in silver packs, and gold collectibles in gold or special packs. So in 17 you could get gold collectibles in special packs, but I don't believe you could get them in the base gold pack. Now you'll be able to, as well as special packs, but carbon collectibles are going to be exclusively an upgrade collectibles, so you won't be able to just find a carbon collectible in a special pack like you could in 17. Maybe they'll change that down the road, but either way, I definitely like this change. Being able to pack the bronze collectibles in bronze packs might be actually a really good way to make coins. Same with the silver collectibles in silver packs, and of course, being able to get gold collectibles in gold packs will just make collectibles not so expensive like they were this year. Upgrade sets here, so again, just upgrading your bronze collectibles to silver, silver to gold. And below that, guys, something new called Team Item Upgrade Sets. It says how you can trade in your team information items for different team information items. So that includes jerseys, logos, and arenas. I'm wondering if that means you can trade up your bronze jerseys for a silver jersey, or does it just mean like you can trade in a couple of gold jerseys for a different gold jerseys? Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. Definitely interesting though, as that could play a huge role in like the hero sets where you need all kinds of different jerseys and of course logos and arenas. And then right here's a look at the limited time sets. So these are actually pretty cool looking. You have the draft champions, of course, the NHL 100th anniversary heroes. I like the look of. Looks very similar to the HUT rookie cards, both the text and like the lightning graphic behind it. HUT tips, so that's very interesting. Will probably be like a beginner set just to kind of get you started. Next to that looks like a silver upgrade set. It's really hard to tell though. And right here, guys, talking about draft champion sets, and I just noticed one really interesting thing. It says these collectibles can be used to unlock exclusive draft champion player items, contracts, and packs. So what's a draft champion contract? That sounds very, very interesting. I'm thinking maybe the draft champion players are really good, like let's say at least 90. And because of that, you can't just use a gold contract on them. You actually have to use a draft champion contract on them. So once you get your draft champion player, like let's say Manny Malhotra this year, maybe it takes like less collectibles to get him, but then you have to use the exclusive draft champion contracts on him, which basically means you have to continue playing draft champions in order to continue using the draft champion player, which I don't think is that bad of a thing depending on how many collectibles it takes to get the contracts. I'd hope it's like one collectible for one contract, as that's pretty fair, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Very, very interesting. And finally, guys, something I've been getting a ton of questions about, the NHL 18 Hut returning user bonus. Right there you can see Tarasenko rocking the custom NHL 17 jersey. So basically, if you played NHL 15 Hut, 16 Hut, or 17 Hut, you'll get a custom jersey if you play NHL 18 Hut. So right here, guys, they look at the NHL 15 returning user bonus jersey. I think it's probably the best of the three, honestly. You got the claws across it. Bergeron's rocking it. I'm not a huge fan of black and yellow usually for the colors, but this is my favorite jersey by far. NHL 16, you have Jonathan Toews there with the Chicago skyline. That one's pretty plain to me, like a lot of just red there with the skyline at the bottom, but still a pretty cool jersey. And then finally, NHL 17, the Tarasenko there. I mean, this one actually might be my favorite. You got the Sax Man. I prefer the colors there, the blue and yellow, but it's definitely either that one or the Bergeron one. Not a huge fan of the Toews, but still very cool to see. So if you played Hut in 15, 16, and 17, you have 3 custom jerseys right off the bat. Plus, I think this is like the first time we've ever had custom jerseys in Hut. There's also that custom Adidas jersey if you pre-order. So I'm sure we'll be seeing more custom Hut jerseys down the road. And maybe even next year in NHL 19, you can actually make your own custom Hut jersey. I'm really happy just to see this finally in the game. And below that, of course, is talking about the actual returning user bonus. So it says players who played NHL 17 will be eligible to receive a one-time bonus of up to 5 returning user packs. So 5 is pretty low. Like, I think that's like the lowest ever for like the maximum of packs. It says each pack will contain 4 bronze, 4 silver, and 4 gold items. So these packs are honestly like the worst return user bonus packs ever. Is that a bad thing? I mean, I don't really know. Usually the return user bonus packs aren't that great anyway, but like 5 as the max is the lowest max ever. And then these packs aren't even all gold. They're 4 bronze, 4 silver, and 4 gold. And they're a mixture of all the different items. So you can get players, contracts, injury cards, jerseys, logos, whatever. I have a feeling a lot of people could be upset with their return user packs, but obviously something is better than nothing. Factors to determine your return user bonus. As always, this has been the 3 things every single year. I tell people this every single year. The number of Hut games you've played, I think I'm at like 180. The max is probably more like 500, or maybe not that high. Maybe it's like 250, especially if there's only 5. Number of items in your collection. So I really wish this would have changed to like number of items in your collection and the number of sets you completed, as if you've done a ton of sets, you're going to have less items in your collection. Or if you're someone like me who's just kind of like OCD, I always quick sell stuff that I'm not going to use. I'm constantly quick selling crappy cards for my collections. I just don't like having it all sitting around there. But if it had also like sets completed in there, that would be huge. So kind of bummed they didn't do that, especially because sets were like new in 17. And then the third thing, of course, the current coin balance in Hut 17. So right now I have around 500k, which is probably enough to get the max packs in terms of just coins. Usually like the go-to everyone says is like 250 games played, have like 500 items in your collection and like 500k, and you're usually going to get the maximum of packs. Hopefully though, because it's 5 and that's it for the max, they've lowered it this year. Below that though, it does say how the more Hut games played and the larger collection will ensure the maximum returning user bonus received without any mention of coins. So I'm thinking maybe if you have like X amount of games played, we'll just say 500. That's a lot though. We'll say 300 games, and like you have a huge collection, like maybe 1,000 items, you could have 0 coins and still get the max return user bonus, as there's no mention of coins here in regards to ensuring the max return user bonus. So I think that's a good thing. If you spent all your coins on players and you played a bunch of games, you don't have to have a lot of coins sitting around. So good news for anyone that doesn't have a lot of coins, you can still get the max return user bonus. And in case any of you guys are wondering, any progress you made in Hut 17 will not be carried over to Hut 18. That's never the case. It's just basically the stuff we already mentioned helping you out in regards to how many return user bonus packs you get, which again, they're not the best packs this year, so it'll be very interesting to see if anyone can get really lucky, maybe like pull a Crosby out the bat, but it looks like it'll definitely just be more of like a starter pack, get a few players you use, some contracts, maybe a couple nice jerseys, but that's really it. But I think the 3 custom jerseys they've added as returning user bonus definitely makes up for that. I think that's something just way cooler, and it'll definitely last longer in the game than say like an 85 who will use for like a couple weeks and then never use again, where there's a custom jersey you'll have for the duration of the game. So really happy to see them do that. Honestly excited to try all 3 of these jerseys out. The Sax Man, the Skyline, and like the Bear Claw there. So that's about it, guys, for this Hut feature reveal. I don't think they've added anything else. Obviously there is some stuff still I'm sure you guys would like to know, so if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. But other than that, guys, that's it for the video. If you did enjoy it, leave a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more NHL videos, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.